Welcome back to the video blog. This is Czechoslovakia. Just kidding, this is Fort Lauderdale on ice. Adam Daniel Mezei is my name. Caveman, ADM style. It's the usual December program where I end up going raw. Going really raw. I am your PMD for hire, producer of marketing and distribution. A very, how should I refer to it? Primitive looking PMD, but if you want to find me, pmdforhire.com, follow me at the real ADM. Oh yes, on Twitter. Alright, so unfortunately today we lament the passing of former Czechoslovakian and Czech Republican President Vaclav Havel. It's not Vaclav, by the way, it's Vaclav. Vaclav, let's say it again. Vaclav. Poor Vaclav Havel. Suffered a lot in his life, was imprisoned and kind of put in these really lousy conditions. And was a really, really big smoker in his youth, unfortunately, as part of the art scene in Czechoslovakia, during communist Czechoslovakia. But a brilliant thinker, and just putting simple ideas into very profound language. And his plays, you know, Czechs will know this very well, his plays are so spot on and so brilliant and so just prescient, I think is the best way to describe it. I'm really grateful to have had the chance to have lived in the Czech Republic at a time when he was no longer in politics, but he was still very much a public figure. And in my case, in 2007, having volunteered at the Forum 2000, the number is 2000.cz, which was his kind of annual conference that lasts for 3 days, which is basically a kind of an intellectual love-in with all of these great personalities from around the world that convene on Prague. And I was the delegate guide for the Governor General of Canada, Her Excellency at the time, Madame Michaëlle Jean, which was very patriotic activity that I really enjoyed, and also something that was great for Canada and something that was great for the Czech Republic. And of course the Forum 2000 still goes on under the very benevolent helmsmanship of Oldřich Černý. Let's do that again. Oldřich Černý, or Ulrich Black, or Ulrich Black if you're, you know, an Anglophone and you can't do the ch sound. Let's do it again. Ch, Ulrich. Ready? Oldřich. That's how you say it. Everybody to practice that, especially you Brits and Americans who have the trouble. Okay, I'm being nonsensical today, I'm sorry. But I lament the passing of Václav Havel, and I was very upset to discover this morning when I got on Twitter that my contacts already in Europe were on point with it. Of course, my Czech friends that are telling me, you know, on the minute what's happening. So all my friends and expats and people that are checking out this blog that are based in Česko, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm telling you, it's going to be okay. Czech Republic always survives the bad stuff. We always make it through no matter what. Doesn't matter who's occupying with their finger-licking chicken. We're always doing good, whether it's the Germans, the Nazis, the Ruskies. We're always going to make it through. Believe it, believe it, believe it. Believe in the spirit of Jan Hus himself from, you know where, Praha, or Prague if you're German. Okay, so I didn't want to talk about that stuff, but I thought it would be kind of important to do a little bit of an introduction and a little bit of a Hoshana for Václav Havel. And I just want to ask you if your December transitional resolution is in full effect. You know, Chris Penn, Christopher S. Penn at CSPenn or CSPenn.com was talking about doing a trial run for your January resolutions, for your New Year's resolution, if you actually believe it's a new year. But anyway, people that actually go into that whole resolution flap doodle. If you actually believe in resolutions, you should be running one during December to see if you can actually hold up during the long haul in January. So how is yours coming along? See, mine's coming along very nicely. As you can see, my face looks like complete shit. And so mine's coming along. Of course, I'm not telling you what my resolution is, but it's in full effect, and it's evidenced by how my face looks. So I'm just kind of going through with it in my own little way. So mine's going along nicely, but I was thinking on this Sunday, if yours is coming along nicely, and if it's not, why not? And if you're kind of a short-term thinker, stop playing the short game. It's annoying and it's not going to make you a success. And if you feel like being an also-ran, keep doing short-term, stuff. Listen, Buck, you want to make it happen, you're going to have to really up your game for 2012 or for 012. I believe that December, and I liked Chris's idea anyway, I think December is a really great month to kind of sample out a few things. And get back to me, leave a comment below, or basically just let us know somewhere. Facebook, Twitter, wherever you find me, all over, I'm ubiquitous. Let us know how your particular resolution is coming along. So, as I bid you a fond adieu here in Magic Hours, the light is running out here in Fort Lauderdale on ice, otherwise known as Toronto or Toronto. And if you say the latter, we know you're not from here, because nobody in the meeting place, that's what Toronto means, by the way, nobody actually says Toronto if you live in this town, if you're from here. My name, of course, Adam Daniel Mezei, ADM, the real ADM on Twitter, wishing you and yours, as we approach the holiday season, the very best of things. And this was for you, and you know who's watching this. Just so you can see my punim.